Yeah, Ashish. Can you please
Oh, okay.
brief about yourself, Ashish?
Yeah, sure, sure. First of all, thank you for giving me opportunity for introduce myself. My name is Ashish Nayak. I completed Bachelor of Engineering from RGPP University. I have currently I am working in Gravity Interactive from Chandigarh based company. So I have 5+ experience in manual automation, manual using functional, non-functional testing, automation using Java, Selenium, TestNG, and API testing using Postman and rest assured and database testing using MySQL. So in my organization, I follow Scrum Agile methodology. I'm I design automation framework, form class, and execute test cases, and make a regression suite and submit a report like extend report.
Yeah, good, Ashish. Right. Now you
Yes,
are comfortable with the core Java, right?
yes, sir.
We will go with the right. What are the right four pillars of the wolves?
In Java, there are 4 pillars of hoops. First one is access specifier. Second one is encapsulation. Third one is abstraction. And fourth one is interface. These are 4 pillars in Java. Not in.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Okay. Where you have used right? Did you use the interface concept?
Yes. Selenium
Where?
is
Mm-hmm.
Selenium is totally based on interface. There is super most interfaces, Sans context, then WebDriver and Web Element. These are also some interfaces on Selenium. So Selenium library based on interface. So we are using interface in Selenium.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. That's fine. Right. Did you use the polymorphism in your?
Yes, polymorphism is also a OOPS concept. Polymorphism is also a OOPS concept. So
Mhm.
using a polymorphism, there is a one object can multiple there is one object can perform multiple operation all over the life cycle. So polymorphism is best example. Mhm. Sorry, right
No
now I am
issues.
not
Right.
aware.
In polymorphism, right, we have method overloading and method overriding, right?
Right.
What is method overloading? What is method overloading?
Method overloading is nothing but we if in one class there is multiple methods and different arguments. So there in a Java class or one class or single class there is same method name in different arguments. It's called as method overloading.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did you use it in our code, daily code? Right. You are doing automation. Did you use it anywhere?
Yes, we are using multiple times like when we are creating a base package or property file. So in this situation, we are using method overloading where we will call we are creating a same method name but different argument. For an example, if I have a method for an example get URL or uh, get get some integer or get some string. So in this condition we will create a one method for get and we will pass argument for an string or integer. So in this situation we will create a method overloading for reusability code.
Okay. Right. In string, right, coming to string, there is a double equal and equals method. Is there right? What is the difference between
uh Double equals to these are operators. So double equals to use for the uh, integer comparison, or it's also a concept. It's not a it's always okay, it's always okay. So dot equals method using for comparison for a string, and double equals to operator using for compare integer. So
Mhm.
and double equals to not compare heap memory. So right now I'm not
Okay.
using correct
No
word.
problem. No problem. Yeah.
To be
Okay.
honest, it's my first mock after 2 years, so I'm
No
little
problem.
bit confused.
No problem. Right. This is to improve your right where you lack, where you want to improve. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
This is for that only. Right. No need to right worry about it. Whatever you have knowledge, you can continue. Right. So
yeah,
that you will know. Right. I will. Right. Finally, I will guide you where you want to improve, and also you will also know. Right. What areas you want you have to improve. Right.
yeah, yeah. Sure, thank
Yeah,
you.
that is
Mhm.
correct. No need to tension, nothing tension, whatever you have idea, right? This is just a mock interview. Just you can feel right free and go ahead.
Okay, okay, so got it.
Okay, then what is exception handling?
Exceptions handling. That means before the exceptions handling for huh. Exception handling is a concept. If we know how can if we know runtime exception or compile time exceptions during the execution, so we will do some baby steps, or we will apply some logics for handling the exception. For an example, no such event and timeout error. So in this situation we will apply a wait. Before throwing no such element, we will apply wait. So throwing if we know our script can throw exceptions, so in this situation we will apply some logics for handle the exceptions. So it can be we can also handle runtime and compile time exception both based on the logic.
Okay, okay, good. Right. Then coming to one program, right? I have an array. Okay,
Okay.
I
Okay.
have an array. Okay, I want to print in a reverse order. How you will print it?
If I have an array, so two to three, there is 2 to 3 ways. First of all, we can sort we can sort the array in ascending order. So there is also a one
No,
method
I
array.
think you are not getting my question. I have an array,
Okay.
right? I want to print, suppose I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. I want
Mm-hmm.
to print in a reverse order array from
Okay.
last
Okay.
element to first element. I want to print.
First.
I don't want to, I am not asking about the sorting. I
So
want
okay.
to print in a reverse order array.
So for this situation, for the condition, we will apply for loop and we will print it last index to first
Mhm.
index, zeroth index. So we can print in reverse order.
Okay, okay, fine then. Right. Now I have a one string. Okay.
Okay.
I want to count number of right uppercase letters, right lowercase letter. How we can do it?
If we have a string, so first we will convert in as a single caret character. We will convert in character, and after converting in character, we can count the string. We can count the lowercase and the small case character.
No, how you will get it? What is the condition you will write? Do you
There
have
is
idea?
the direct method for
Mm-hmm,
lowercase and uppercase. So we
mm-hmm.
can also apply lowercase and uppercase method.
Okay, okay, fine then. Right, that's
There
fine then.
is sorry, just a
Mm.
minute. Sorry, sir. And there is also a one method, character count method, inside the string class. So we can also use character count method.
No, no, that count what it will do. I am asking how many. uppercase letters are there, how many small case letters are there?
Mhm. So yeah,
Right, that's
okay.
why
Mhm.
you think about it. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, now we will quickly jump into Selenium. Okay,
Okay.
fine. What is the right difference between implicit and explicit weight?
Implicit weight is used for okay. Implicit weight. We will use if we will apply implicit weight in script, so it will apply whole the script, not for the specific element. It will apply whole the script, and it will wait before throwing the no such element. And explicit weight based on the every element, and we can also apply condition for applying implicit weight like if will it's a specific for web element, and it will not apply for whole script. So and explicit weight we can also apply condition like we want we if we know there is some issue, or it will our script will throw no such element for particular element, or we know कि our script need to wait for particular web element for the visual or displayed. So in this situation we will apply explicit wait. So implicit wait is all implicit wait applicable for whole the script, and explicit wait for only for the web element or a specific condition.
Okay, okay, fine. Now, which locator? How many locators we have in Selenium?
In Selenium, there is multiple types of locator for an example, ID, class name, tag name, partial link test, and link test, XPath, CSS. These are some locators in XPath. These are some locators in Selenium.
Mhm. Okay, right. What type of exceptions you have seen right in Selenium?
In Selenium, we have seen multiple types of exceptions. For an example, no such element, stale reference exceptions, WebDriver exceptions, alert pop-up exceptions, uh, and these are
Okay,
some exceptions.
okay. What is stale element exception?
Stale element exceptions is okay. When element is dynamically, right? For an example, if web element is not longer present on the UI, so in this situation or condition, Selenium throws stale reference exception.
Then how to handle it?
For the handle it, we will apply it absolute. We will use absolute XPath or some modern XPath for this situation. So for absolute XPath, we will make a XPath by using single forward slash parent to child, child to parent to child, child to grandchild, and then uh, we will make a XPath child to parent to child,
Mm-hmm.
and we can also we can also use parent to child relationship XPath like falling sibling XPath. So we will use so as per the
Oh,
my knowledge, absolute XPath is best for the handling stale reference exception.
mm-hmm. Okay, but stale element is not related to that. Okay, I will guide you that. Okay, fine. Then,
Oh.
right, dynamic XPath. Right, do you know when to use dynamic XPath?
Our dynamic XPath is first of all, for an example, if we are testing a e-commerce website. So today's is iPhone 16. iPhone 16 available on first indexing, right? But uh, tomorrow it will not shown on first indexing. So in this situation, we will use dynamic XPath. Doesn't matter our element. is shown on first index or last index. So in this situation, we will use dynamic expert, and for the specific expert, we will use absolute expert.
Okay. Suppose I want to write menus are there. I want to write parent menu is there, then child menu is there. Right. I want to click on the child menu. Right. How we can do it?
Uh, Parent to child. Mhm.
Menu
So
concept. Right. Menus. How
right.
to handle menus.
Okay, there is two option. If we will hover the menu and it will shows the child. So
Mhm.
we can use move to element and then click.
Okay. What is move to element?
Move to element is a method for hover the element.
Okay.
It's action class for the
Okay.
handling mouse actions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 Then, right. Suppose if the element is, I am unable to click on it. Right. What might
Okay.
be the reason?
There is there is two to three main reasons. First of all, if button or element is disabled, so in this situation we cannot click. And second thing is it's only for icon. For an example, in real life, some e-commerce website there is only for there is icon for search. Not It's not a clickable, it's just a UI part. So in this situation we cannot click. And sometimes XPath is sometimes locators is not correct. So in this situation we can also not click the button. And there is another one is of if we are uh, if we are testing a form, right? There is a button for submit. So if we will apply click to in this situation, we can not click on the button. In this situation, we will apply submit the web element.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some scenarios.
Okay. Right. That's fine. Right. If I want to execute my test cases as a cross-browser testing, right? I
Okay.
want to execute my test case on right Chrome browser, Firefox, Edge. Then how we can achieve it?
For browser testing, we will use TestNG, and in the TestNG there is a one annotation at the rate parameter. So by using at the rate parameter, we can do cross-browser testing. And in our framework, we can also create a specific package or class for cross-browser testing, and we can write the code before the method before the method or before the class. So in this situation, uh, we can do cross-browser testing, and we also need to implement the TestNG suite. Inside the TestNG suite, we need to implement uh, which test cases run on Chrome and Firefox and Microsoft Explorer. So we need to also configure our test suite as per the cross-browser testing. So first of
Okay,
all,
good.
we need to add we will use at the rate parameter, and we will write the code as per the browsers, and then configure test ng suite for the cross-browser testing.
Okay, good, good. All right. Did you use any listeners?
Listeners, yes, there we use list re, there sorry, there is three types of listeners in the first of all result dot listeners. So there is three types of listeners. Listeners is used just for the mm,
That's fine. No issues. Right.
Okay, sir.
Right. Then suppose I have a one scenario like right, I want to execute my test case right after executing some other test case. Right. I want to
Okay.
execute my test case before some other test case I want to execute. Right. How can we achieve this scenario?
Uh, okay. So there is two option for execute. If our test case is not depend, if for an example there is two test cases A and B, and we want to execute A, B after A. So we can use priority keyword. So in priority keyword, if we will apply priority 0 for A. So A will execute, then and for the B we will use priority 1 indexing. So then it will execute one by one. And another there is if test cases B in depends on A, so we will use dependent keywords inside the dependent keyword for execute A after B. So we can apply depend test case B depend on A. So if A will execute, then we will execute. Otherwise, if A is fail, then B will not execute and
Okay,
B
good.
will escape.
Okay, good. Right. Then do you know how to execute right, how to achieve data-driven testing?
Yes, data-driven testing. Okay, data-driven testing is nothing but it's a way test the functionality by using multiple credentials. So in automation testing, there is also a one annotation at the rate data provider. So by using at the rate data provider, we can use data-driven testing inside the test engine, and we can also hardcode test data inside the class or test class. There is also another way we can make Excel utility class. There we can write the code as per the test data, and we can directly fetch the data from the Excel sheet from the Excel sheet to test class. So data driven testing.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. That means by using data provider concept.
Yes.
You may. Okay. Good then. Right. Then do you have idea on extend report?
Yes, I have idea in extend report.
Okay. Then how to generate a report? What are the steps we have to follow?
First of all, for extend report, we need to configure extend report in our test ng, uh, in our test class. So for extend reports, we need to generate. Sir, I'm little bit confusing. I'm not. I
Okay.
cannot explain
No
it
issues.
right now, but definitely I will work
Right.
on it.
Right. No issues. Right. Note down all the areas where you
Mhm.
want to improve. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Okay. Good. Then coming to right API testing. Right.
Mhm.
Why we will use API testing?
Uh, API testing mostly used when front end is under the development or front end is not available. So in this situation, we can do API testing, and we can check our client and server working properly or not. So if front end is not available, so it is a very good way to do API testing. In another way, for an example, if uh, in other in okay, in another way, we can also check by using API testing response time and status code directional, and we can check without using functional or non-functional, without using UI. We can check URL, endpoint, and authentication also. So these are some
Okay.
benefits using API testing.
Okay. Okay. Do you know what is the 400 response code?
Yes, 400 series API 400 series response code for internal server error. If client side error, so our if client side error, so our server our API throw 400 series error. For an example, 400 4 is for bad request. If we will not pass, if we will pass incorrect URL or incorrect username, so it will throw 4 or status code. So 4
Okay.
series used for the internal server error.
Okay. Do you have idea about Maven?
Ah, yes, I have a
What
knowledge
is
in Maven.
right? What is the use of it?
Maven is okay. Maven is build automation framework. It will provide the framework structure. So using Maven framework, there is a one important file pom.xml. So by using pom.xml, we can go on Maven repository and copy the jar file. So and we can paste the jar file inside the pom.xml. So if we will paste or load the jar file inside the pom.xml, then we can direct access this library or uploaded library from the our framework. So Maven is build automation framework.
Okay. What are the Git commands you have used?
Git comments.
Right.
There is Git comments for there is mainly main five comments for first of all git dot status for check the status, git dot commit for commit, git pull and git patch. These and this there is also a git head. So these are main command for the git.
Okay. What is the advantage of Selenium Grid?
Selenium grid. Okay. For Selenium Grid, we can by using Selenium Grid, we can do compatibility testing. Compatibility testing, like di- we can do one browser testing in different versions. Like we have a Chrome browsers and we want to test our test script in different Chrome browsers versions. And by using there is one also advantage, by using git grid we can also achieve cross browser testing. So git grid is used for achieve compatibility testing.
Okay then. Right. Do you have idea on Jira?
Yes.
Right. What is the use of Jira?
Uh, Jira is the project management tool, and there is also for some advantage like we can use for defect management. But the Jira is complete for project management. We can uh, we can also make complete architecture by using Jira. We can make product backlog, sprint backlog, we can make a sprint, we can create epic, we can create user story, we can assign the user story. So by using Jira, we can do complete project management.
Okay. Are you following agile methodology?
Yes.
Right. Then what is the advantage of it?
Agile is use. Okay. Agile is a fast forward used for continuously development and continuously deployment. So it's a fast process, and there is some benefits using Agile. Sprint delivery time is fast, and stakeholder can raise change request at any time of